Episode 36. We out, Chip. We out, Chip. Go, G. That Gucci on.
I would go to Tennessee to the game.
Huh?
I was in Tennessee. It's probably not a bad game.
Huh?
Tennessee.
That's what we're talking.
No, I'm talking about like a game. So you know what I'm saying? If you going to a visitor game, that's probably not a bad game. Ain't expensive.
It's just cold out there. That's why I ain't going in December. Alright, let's rock and roll.
Where y'all go this year?
Seattle.
That's right. What's on the agenda for next year?
Vegas.
You gotta cherish every day, man. The present is a gift. The future's a mystery, and the past is history. I'm a blizzard. My Eskimo, polar bear, cold.
Now she says she miss me,
Now she said she missed me,
but every time I'm gone, then she try to diss me.
and she tryna diss me.
But then I let her kiss it, then she says she miss me.
Now I gotta kiss it on.
But if you miss it, then fuck me, baby, fuck me like a mistress.
Fuck me like a mistress, baby.
And I'ma fuck you like the first day, I got penitentiary. Got that dumb chick, you ain't got that dumb chick. Every time she see me, baby, suck me like we jet. Brown, pretty, plump, press, mouth, pussy, whip. Diamonds on her chest is like a wet t-shirt.
Yes, sir. We back for episode 36. Only got two of the Organ brothers in there this evening instead of all four, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? They say two monkeys don't stop a show, so it's the New Orleans edition. You know, we represent.
What
Yeah,
it do?
yeah.
What it do? We
Yeah,
in here.
what's up, Keith, baby?
We gonna hold it down. We in here.
Yeah, you know, like I said, bro, we gotta keep things flowing, keep putting content out there, you know, for the people. You dig? But look, it's all good, man. We got a dope show today. We're gonna talk a little bit about NBA. We got the college football national championship and the semifinals in the next week and a half. And we got definitely some NFL with definitely something to dive in. So Key, what's on your mind today, bro?
You know, bro, like I said, bro, it's a lot going on in the sports world. It's one of the, we got a lot of stuff coming up. We got college football.
Mm-hmm.
My Tigers, I've been saying all year, we in this thing for the
Don't
first
see-
time.
Don't choke it away.
You know what I'm saying? It's set up for us, bro. Championship game, New Orleans. We got the easy pass.
Oh, it's easy
It
pass?
should be. That's a layup.
Okay.
And
This
then,
is Ginobili?
This is Ginobili, bro.
Inside joke.
In Burrow, we trust.
Yeah, we're gonna dive into that a little bit later. We're gonna start out with that NBA. We had a huge game, even though it's regular season, first quarter, with the Lakers and the Bucks. Key Lakers. So Key,
My Lakers.
Key, what you thought about it? The Lakers caught an L.
So, bro, I've been just starting to get into, watching the NBA.
Uh-huh.
Big games here and there. I think the Lakers need one more piece to win the championship this year. I think the team currently constructed as what they have right now.
Mhm.
I don't think they can win it, but it's not guaranteed. I think they missing like another third player, and I thought Kuzma was gonna be that player. So far, he haven't.
Well, he's not getting as many shots as he got like the last couple of years though.
Right, but they need outside shooting. We saw that against Milwaukee.
Mhm.
Even though what's the guy named Danny Green is nice, but I think they need another scorer to go with Danny Green because right now
Mhm.
you're not getting nothing off their bench.
Well,
And
that
I
was just
think-
one game. Dwight Howard been playing good.
Yeah, but he ain't giving you scoring. I'm talking about you ain't gonna have scoring coming off your bench.
Well, that's what they hope Kuzma will be that guy to come off that bench and give him that firepower, be the kind of like the lead off the bench, or be the second guy when AD or Bron sit down.
But he haven't.
But he been hurt though. He been banged up coming off that ankle injury from USA camp,
Right.
and he hasn't been the same since. That's
Right.
why he getting like 6-7 less shots this year. So that could be why his production down.
Yeah, and that's what they have to figure out because right now they got a nice bench, but they don't really have no threat off the bench that
Mhm.
can just come off
They
the
do
bench
nice
and get
pieces.
not yet to go get you 25, 20.
Mhm.
Looking back at it now, I don't know why they picked up Dudley. not what's his name?
Dudley.
Dudley. Yeah, I'm like,
Oh,
you should
he playing that
Yeah,
dude,
bro.
dog.
I don't
I'm
know.
tripping.
Right now, Melo would have been a good addition coming off the
Oh,
bench.
hell yeah. Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So I think they need to make a move before the trade deadline to go get another scorer coming off the bench.
But you know nobody ain't trying to help the Lakers, man.
I know that, but you might have to, somebody cut somebody who, I don't know. I know they iron Iguodala. Iguodala be perfect for him,
But he not a scorer no more.
but he's still a playmaker off the bench, though.
Yeah,
And
he
he can hit open shots. You can sleep on him, leaving him in that corner.
Yeah. He definitely makes some big shots.
Yeah.
What I really saw, I think I saw that they struggled early in the game. And I think what LeBron is gonna have to do, bro, just do him. Like AD gonna get his. Like he's trying to force feed AD to get AD going, and when AD is struggling, he's trying to still force feed him to get him going.
Mhm.
When instead of just like, all right, I'm gonna be LeBron, I'm gonna make plays, still be aggressive, and go pick and roll. That pick and roll with AD and LeBron, you can't stop it, dog.
Yeah.
You know, I don't care how much length you have, but dog, it's hard. Who you gotta pick your points? You gonna let AD roll to the basket? That's easy too.
Yeah.
Or you gonna let LeBron just continue to go all the way to the rim, or make a kick to the corner with somebody with a three. But I think they struggled early, and LeBron didn't have a rhythm, but he's trying to keep force feeding. He can't do that. Like even in the big games, he can't just force it. He has to do his thing and let AD get his. 'Cause AD gonna get his no matter what.
Yeah, and in Giannis, man, he just right now, man, I'm impressed with what he did in that game. What Ben Simmons should be taking heed to. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't make the shot, you got to take those
Gotta
three.
take it.
And they when they dropped off, and they was like daring Giannis to shoot it, and he made it. And I like what he said after the game. He said, "I'm gonna continue to keep shooting. I might not make 5 next game,
Right.
but I'm gonna continue to keep shooting so I can get better."
Right.
So, and they said he got Kyle Korver over there helping him out on his jump shot.
He gonna need it, bro. 'Cause
Yeah.
they gonna look. Everybody gonna try to be a copycat league and do what Toronto did in the playoffs and just run kind of that boxing one. So anytime he make a move to the paint, look, we gonna clog the paint and make a force to pass, and somebody gotta make a shot.
Yeah.
But he definitely worked on his game. Like he was stroking that thing, like he was confident with it.
Yeah, he stepped in it, like shooting deep three.
Oh, he pulled off one time though. I thought Kyle Korver shot that thing, dog.
And I like what they did. They built around. They got shooters around
They
him.
got some nice pieces, though.
Where kind of like what Cleveland did back in the day with LeBron. They, they put shooters all the way around him. They would open the lane up. And if he making that mid range and hitting like 3 threes a game, bro, it's over. Game over.
Yeah, you can't stop him, though.
It's over.
Yeah, I really, I think Middleton has to step up for them. Like I think Milwaukee's in that competition now where Giannis is going to need help come playoff time. They're a team where it doesn't matter what you do in the regular season now. It's what you do in the playoffs,
Yeah.
and that's when superstars, big time superstars, are supposed to step up and show their work. And that's what kind of happened last year when Giannis got shut down. Nobody else came around.
Right.
Now George Hill, he was shooting that thing out the lights out, boy. Like I thought that was George Hill from back in the day.
Yeah, Indiana.
But then he don't show up in the playoffs. That's gonna be another key factor for them because they need his playmaking and shooting off the bench in the playoffs.
Yeah. And so with the Lakers, I'm just looking to see, especially they got a big game coming up on Christmas Day.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely dive into that.
And so, overall, the Lakers still fine. I just think they need another piece. If Kuzma got to come, they got to get him more involved.
Kuz just need to be aggressive. And I think with me, I've always said that with cats that play with LeBron, he's gonna get you open. Just be aggressive. Don't be passive. Look to take your shot. If you're gonna get quality shots, you know that, right? You say with him and AD on the floor, Kuz should be dominating right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he just got to get healthy. I think Lakers are doing fine without him right now. But I think, like you said, in the second half of the season, they definitely going to need him because they can't beat the Clippers. They won't be able to beat the top teams, Houston, teams like that without having that third scorer because AD and Brian can't be playing 40 minutes a game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They can't keep pushing. But and what really showed me about the Lakers, they're taking the regular season serious. Because most teams would have been like, man, we down 15, 17 going, man, look, we just going to rest the starters. It's going to be a long road trip. They could have easily packed it in, but they fought hard. They came back within 7. But, the 3-point shooting with the Bucks, man, that joint's up.
I think the Lakers' motto right now, they're trying to jump out ahead where later on in the season, they can rest. Low manage, because they knowing probably they want their number 1 seed.
Oh, I know they playing like it.
Yeah.
They playing like it, dog. They like I said, they taking the regular season series, unlike the other teams like the Clippers, who's like, all right, we know we got a good team, but come playoffs, we know we're gonna be ready, we're gonna be rested. So we'll see how the season play out for the Lakers. But that was a big game, tough loss. But you can always look at the bright side. You know, we fought back. If we wouldn't have started so slow, who knows what the game would have been. But Giannis was big, playing like the MVP he was, and you know, I kind of looked at that game was a game like Lakers might lose just because, you know, you're playing in Milwaukee, the end of your road trip, you know, a tough game. But there was another game the other night, Houston and the Clippers. What you thought about that?
Well, you know, I'm kind of surprised how, but it's still regular season. I'm gonna pump my brakes on Houston. They win a lot of games in the regular season,
yeah, no doubt about it.
And that work taking turns. James Harden and so when I went to, I stayed up to like halftime. The Clippers was up by 17, and so when I woke up, I was shocked to see they won. But that's like you said again. Houston, we know they're gonna win 55 some games in the regular season. In the playoffs, do that style. I don't know if that style gets you through the playoffs.
It won't, bro.
It won't. So I'm still their regular season team. It's always been with D'Antoni teams. Even when he had Steve Nash and Amari, they won a lot of games in the regular season. Playoff time come where you got to make your adjustment, and you take that away and the game slow down. That style of basketball just don't win for me. So yeah, they're gonna put up points. Him and Russ gonna get up. You know, they're gonna have their numbers in the regular season. But I don't see that type of ball going anywhere in the
Plus, I think Harden, he wearing himself out, bro. I think he's trying to score 40 a game.
He's trying to average 40.
No, he's trying to be like, boy, he's the first player since Wilt to average them type of numbers. And it's like, I think he's gonna wear down come playoff. And I think he should be in a situation where D'Antoni could be like, all right, I'm gonna rest him against somebody weak. I know I got a dominant, you know, two guard that can lead the team. Some nights you playing some team like, you know, Phoenix or whatever, the low Pelicans or something like that. He can probably take a night off load management, but I know Harden, he gonna want to play, try to put up big numbers. That's what he do. But for me, from the Clippers, people talk about their defense. People been eating them boys up.
Yeah, and I think, like I said, I think their defense will get really serious once the second half of the season. I think right now, like you said, it may work, it may not. So they going on a limb of, okay, we just want to be healthy. Get I think they want, we get that first four, 1 through 4. But I think right now they're banking all their defense, because right now they're not even putting Kawhi on the stronger player.
He's
chilling. Yeah. So and we'll see if it works. But if it do work, it's probably gonna be bad for basketball.
What?
Low management and because now everybody gonna buy into that. See, this work, we own it, and it's gonna kill the NBA. So because now every other star gonna be like, well, organization, it's a copycat league. Look, we gonna not play back to backs. We gonna say this, and I just don't want to see it happen.
Yeah, but I think for the Clippers, they could be playing that game of losing these games, thinking, oh, when we get in the playoff, we just gonna turn it around. And you mess around, play Houston in the second round, which is a very tough series, and then you like, damn, they're struggling. The Lakers get the 1 seed, and the Lakers just coast on through. They fresh for the conference finals, whereas the Clippers going in that thing, you know, in 3 tough series. So they could play around and play that game. There's too many teams in the West where you be playing low man's, or we're gonna just lose tonight. We're not gonna play our best players. And I've never really been a fan of Doc Rivers. Like, he's always been one of those front runner coaches. When he get those stacked teams, he always win. But come playoff, Doc gonna have to really do something, because they have no protection at the rim. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing the Lakers do have an advantage at on them. Yeah, the Lakers might not be able to, have great shooters, but though you start, JaVale McGee is active. You know AD gonna go get it on the boards, and Dwight Howard is still playing good basketball. But you gotta check for him at the rim.
And you got Cousins if he come back.
So it's like that would be, if I'm Doc Rivers and I'm looking forward, we gotta find some protection at the rim.
And I think they probably realize that too, and I wouldn't be surprised they make a move to go get protection, because you saw that once Russ got past that perimeter defense, when nobody had a challenge him at the rim.
Martell, he nice, but he not no cat that's gonna protect the rim. And Zubac, he just starting to be starting now.
He got a good offensive game, but he's no shot block on the defense.
Then if you put him in a 1-4 pick and roll, you can easily if Kawhi, who gonna check Kawhi? Who's Kawhi checking? If he gonna continue to have this sit in the corner defending whoever's in the corner and let PG do all the work?
And they got the other kid who with the rookie, I can't think his name. He played good defense. They had him on Harden. He did a pretty good job on Harden. Yeah, I think Kawhi just gonna low manage his way all the way through the playoffs.
His whole career, right?
Yeah, and I just think that's what he told them before he came there. These my terms. Are you getting me?
But they were desperate to get him anyway.
Well,
he could have told them anything.
Shit, the Lakers was gonna do it. They was willing to do it. I'm quite sure he told them the same thing in the meeting.
Yeah,
So,
maybe. I'm sure he did.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but Houston, man, you know Houston. I don't know, bro. Come play all the time.
Yeah, I ain't sold.
No,
They front runners. Front runners.
That joint definitely not gonna work, bro.
Yeah.
And you know, D'Antoni is one of those coaches, bro. Like he good for the regular season, but come when the pressure's on. But yeah, I want to see Russ get involved more though.
Yeah.
Like I think when Harden was kind of struggling, Russ said, "I'm going to get it." If they can get Russ to play like that in the playoffs, they'll be scary.
Yeah, you definitely wouldn't want to play them now.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, they both can go off for 40.
Yep.
They'll be a scary team to play in the
Easy.
playoffs. It won't be no cakewalk.
Yeah. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see the Clippers. You know, we're gonna talk a little bit about the Lakers game in a little bit. So Zion,
Yeah.
should Zion play this year? He's been out for a while with the MCL. They say he's back on the court doing some work. The Pels have lost like 15 in a row outside of 2 nights ago when they first won their first game in a while.
Mhm.
Do you play Zion or just play it safe?
No, I do. If he's healthy, depends on if he's healthy, he's been clear. I play him because, bro, he got to get out there. I'm quite sure he done gained weight since he.
I hope not, though. He's already big.
That's what I'm saying. So he got to be active, and you definitely want to get him out there where, you know, you can see what you have with Gendry as a coach with all your starters, right? So I definitely would play him as he healthy to get in game shape, to drop weight, because he need to lose weight than where he at, because he's not going to be able to play at that weight coming in at this league, those many games, bouncing on his knees and with that type of weight on him. So he definitely need to play for that alone this year. And
how much you think he should play at? What's his playing where you think he should be?
I think they said he about what, 270, 280?
Somewhere around
At least I'll at least say 260.
260, that's about it.
Yeah, I think by 260.
Yeah.
He need to get down to about 260, lose by 20 pounds.
Yeah, I think I'll bring him back after All-Star break.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I say, he has to play. You're a rookie. Like,
Yeah.
His injury wasn't that bad to where it was, you know, catastrophic where you gotta hold him out. You don't know if you need to bring him back, but it's an MCL. So I'm surprised he actually isn't back now, but I guess they're just playing it safe.
Right.
Plus, you know, Gentry, bro, even though the Pelicans have had some injuries, it shouldn't be as bad.
Nah, he definitely should be losing this many games because he got a lot of talent. But what we have found out, bro, we can just say, Ball is a bust.
Yes. Yeah.
He done. He got the bus on. he probably stay around the league and be a role player.
Yeah, he done.
But
He's not number 2 pick at
no,
all.
not at all. Because this supposed to be your time to shine. And that's another one, like I said, I don't see where he worked on his game with his jump shot. I know he have changed his jump shot around, but he just not, he gonna be a bust.
Is he just because he's not aggressive?
I think that too. I think he don't play with, aggressive. He got to be aggressive.
Yeah,
you don't get he don't even get his shots enough time to see can you score.
Yeah.
Every time you come down, you just want to move the ball, pass the ball.
Yeah.
And you got good handles. You 6'7".
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to go and attack the rim.
You got to have that rush mentality.
It's unacceptable. You getting 5, 6, 7 points a game.
No, if he really even playing like that.
Yeah.
Then they even talking about Drew Holiday on the trade block if somebody want to give him picks for him.
Well, at this point, you're not winning with him. You might as well let him go.
Yeah, but you don't know what you'll get with him and Zion together. And you kind of want to play it out. But I think that'd be a nice trio.
Yeah.
You know, going forward, because if you got 3 solid pieces that can give you 20, you should win some games.
Yeah.
And then Drew locking down on deep. And I've always been tough on Brandon Ingram.
Right.
I
told you that boy is gonna be a star in this league.
Bro, like he has definitely stepped up. And I was like, man, this boy just ain't showing no aggression. Like he not like dog. You didn't see no progression in his game.
Right.
Like every year you should come back and add.
But every year he got better though. That's what I'm telling
you. He got better, but he wasn't no factor though.
But I'm just saying, he went from like 8 points to 16 to 18. Now I think he getting what, 24?
He's like 24, 25.
Yeah. So the dude only was been in the league for 3 years.
Yeah, but you know the high expectations, bro. Especially when you go to the Lakers.
Yeah, but right now he got no expectations. He's just out there balling, and that's the key. He's more aggressive. Like you said, you need him to take more
aggressive, dog.
And that's what Ball need to do.
Yeah.
To me, Ball don't take enough shots.
And that's, you know, going to New Orleans, you figure, all right, he's not playing at home in LA no more. No pressure.
Your
Again,
dad
the
shut up.
Magic remix. The dad ain't talking. Dad ain't been in the news. I guess he ain't got nothing to talk about. So.
Right. What can you say?
Yeah, so I would want to see him to be a lot more aggressive. And he probably definitely can help the Pels. Like I said, he need to look for a shot. Bro.
Yeah.
Like he just coming
Bro,
down.
you 6'7" with nice handles. You can
he
beat
got nice
somebody.
size on him.
Yeah, you can beat somebody on the dribble and hit the little floater or the little, runner.
Yeah.
You don't even have to take threes. It's just, it's like you come down the court, you looking to pass. You're not even looking to attack. You're not even looking to score.
Yeah.
Like, for me, that wasn't even no fun. Not trying to score.
Oh yeah. Y'all be aggressive, and
Yeah.
you're gonna find people because people gonna converge to the rim. You just use your good court vision, and everything will be all right. But
Right.
Enough about the Pels. They're making the city look bad now. These losses that they're catching, but the Saints still playing, so we the city all right. So Clippers and Lakers preview of Christmas. It's gonna be a good one.
It's going to be a good one. It's
8
gonna-
p.m. I'll be
8
sitting
p.m.
back with my gumbo ready,
Right.
watch my man Brian.
All the stars going to be out in LA that day.
Oh, yeah.
Snoop.
Wayne gonna be courtside.
Denzel, Wayne, whoever, they all gonna be out there, and I think everybody's gonna be, the Lakers got something to prove.
Yeah, it's a statement game.
It's a
After
statement
game
game.
one.
After game one,
Mhm.
Kawhi and them saying, they the king of LA.
Yeah.
So, it's a big game. I think we're gonna get a great game.
Is it a game where if I'm Vogel, do LeBron and AD play 40 minutes?
Nah, they not really. I think at this point, you want to develop your bench too.
Right.
And I think, you playing them 40-something minutes. It's how you play. You might lose by 1 point something like that, but it's how they come out and compete. They didn't really. There was a no-show in the fourth quarter in that first game, AD and LeBron.
Right. They got to be aggressive, bro.
They got to be aggressive. And, I'm just, get your popcorn ready like T.O. said. Like we said, we're going to have our gumbo ready.
Yeah, say, bro, I think AD got to go for about 40. He should go for 40, bro. Because they got nobody that can stop him, bro. You put PG on him, he should dominate. He should, like mismatch.
Yeah.
Get the ball. Mismatch.
Mouse in the house.
Look, don't settle for the fadeaway jumper. Don't be, setting for the 15th.
Right.
I'm attacking the rim all day, and that's what AD should do. And I think LeBron continue to be aggressive, be the facility. I guess they're gonna put Kawhi on LeBron. I guess, or either probably PG.
No, they putting that. They probably take turns. Him and PG probably take turns with the other guy. They got he got Drake. He got braids.
Oh, Montrell.
No, not him.
24?
No, It's a guard. He a guard.
Oh, okay.
He started out on. I can't think of his name. He started out on James Harden.
The young cat.
Yeah, the young cat. So Doc said he like to start him out on the other team best player 1st, and then Kawhi and Paul George take their turns. Yeah. So it should be epic, man. I'm looking for. I think what's gonna win is Lakers can't have a lot of turnovers. They've been turning the ball over lately.
Sloppy, bro.
They've been turning way too many turnovers. From Rondo and LeBron been having way too many turnovers, trying to facilitate the ball.
And I think LeBron, most of his time, his turnovers just be sloppy play. I don't know if he's tired in the fourth quarter, like against Milwaukee. Like those plays, they're just sloppy. Like kicking the ball off his own foot. That's just when you're not focused and fresh. Things like that happen, and that's what really kills the Lakers. They turn that ball over a lot.
That and free throws. What's up with his free throws, man? Good Lord,
it's
bro.
bad, bro.
Come on, bro. It's mental at this problem.
It
bro.
is, though. I think it's truly mental.
And at the end of the game, you can tell he don't even want to drive the
not
ball.
He's not confident.
He don't even want to drive.
Yeah.
That's why Rondo took the last shot against because he don't want to drive. He's scared.
When he needed a 3, they was down.
No, they were down by 2.
No, they was down 3. They lost. They won 102, 105.
Okay. Yeah.
So even that shot, I don't know what the hell.
Rondo ain't never been a 3. Rondo ain't never been a 3-point
He came out that pick, dog,
Yeah.
and pulled that thing like he was Steph Curry, dog.
But yeah, bro, that's another thing. The Lakers, they a horrible free throw shooting team, and that can cause you
The
big
whole
time.
team.
Yeah, that can. Other than AD,
Yeah,
other than AD, everybody that's horrible,
Yeah.
and that really can lose games for you in the playoffs.
Yeah, it could. Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Your margin of error is real small when your best ball handler that's gonna control everything and shoot 60% from the
Yeah,
line.
bro. That's just unacceptable.
It's
bro.
pathetic, though.
Yeah, you're 60% at the free throw line. It's free. Nobody's in front of you.
So is it a double standard that Giannis shoots 60% from the line? He's not a great free throw shooter either.
Yeah, and he
But
needs
people,
to work on
nobody
it.
really talks about that side of Giannis's game. But
Giannis-
over
but
LeBron's
Giannis-
career, that's all there is to talk about.
But Giannis just starting to learn how to shoot. Period. So that's why he getting a pass
Okay,
right now.
okay.
And Giannis what 23? So
Something like that.
so they getting him a pass right now because he didn't been known for shooting at all.
Right.
Hey LeBron, you can make a 3-point shot.
You make every shot in the book except for
for
the
free.
standstill 15 foot.
Yeah, bro.
You know it's mental because he's changed his routine. He's changed how he, it's just a mental thing, like the how you spin the ball. He's done everything in his 17-year career on the free throw line.
I don't get it.
And he's had great teachers, Ray Allen, Kyle Korver. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie was a great shooter. He's had people around him to help and say, what are you thinking about when you're at the free throw line? And I think that's why he's not getting the calls that he's getting this year. He's probably averaging about 6-7 free throws a game, if that.
Right.
He probably loving it because he can't go to the free throw line. Skip Bayless be dogging him out it.
Yeah, bro, because he like you said, he's not that aggressive when the game is on the line of attacking.
Yeah.
He settles
Yeah.
because he don't want to get fouled.
Yeah, and I think against the Clippers, I would like to see LeBron and AD go that pick and roll a lot. I want to see LeBron on the post.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's bigger than Paul George. Most likely Paul George is going to probably be checking him. He can facilitate from the post, or like you said, go to the rack
Yeah.
and go finish strong and make the free throws, bro. Like,
Yeah.
dog, like, it's getting pathetic. Like,
Yeah.
I like LeBron, dog, but I'm even saying, dog, this shit getting pathetic, dog. Like, he be shooting air balls. Barely hitting the rim type free throws, dog. Like, come on, dog.
Yeah.
And then, that, like you said, late game situations, can you trust LeBron to
He shy away from it.
he takes some fall away threes
Yeah.
and step back threes?
Yeah, he'll have like damn. What's the kid from the Clippers on him? The little he'll have him on.
Oh, definitely.
And settle for if it's like 20 seconds left, he'll settle for a jumper. Then attack him because he don't want to get fouled.
Yep, yeah, he definitely. He probably did a little fall away,
Yeah.
jump shot, but it's definitely gonna be a must see game. Me and Keith gonna be eating our gumbo.
You know,
what I'm
gumbo with my drink in my hand.
saying? We have our drink and our two-step. You heard?
Drink, yeah. Room for my Lakers.
Yes, sir. So it's gonna be must see TV. The NBA has been pretty good this year. First quarter of the season, a lot of surprising teams. So it's been some must watch TV. But we're gonna move on to college football. We got 2 big games coming up on the 28th next Saturday.
Gee, we tired.
So we're gonna start with the first game of the day. Clemson, Ohio State.
Ooh, bro, this gonna be a banger.
So
I hope it live up to the hype. I just hope it live up to the
it
hype.
should, bro.
But I've been saying all year, I don't know how good Clemson is
Right.
this year.
Yep.
I really don't. And they might be better than in the advertising. I just don't know.
Yeah.
Because they really hadn't played anybody
Yeah,
this
the
year.
ACC was weak,
Right.
even though they played Texas A&M.
Right.
But it was in Clemson.
Right.
And they pretty much, took control of that game pretty much early.
And I know Dabo is using a lot of billboard material saying, how
Yeah.
everybody's disrespecting them, don't want them in there,
Yeah.
So I know they're gonna come out motivated to prove that they the defending champion.
Yeah.
So, but and then Ohio State, same thing. Normally when they get in big time games, bro, they know. I don't know the last time they stepped up and showed up. So
Yeah, it's gonna be a must see TV. I think that's probably the better game of the two.
Yes.
And you know how it always works. That game don't show
So,
up, and then the next
next
game
game
you
be a
all
brawl.
hurt, bro.
Yeah.
So I like I said, this will be a good test for Trevor Lawrence.
Mhm.
Right. This could be his coming out party this year. Like I said, he's flying on the radar. He didn't have a great season like people anticipated him having. People anticipated him coming into the season being one of the Heisman favorites.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he's going up against a strong Ohio State defense with Chase Young. They better double team that boy.
Yeah, because I think
They better not go one-on-one with that boy, though.
I think a lot of people say Ohio State got a strong defense. I think they D-line and they linebackers are strong. If you
Okay.
can protect the quarterback,
Mhm.
I think you can throw in their corners.
Yeah, because, you got outside of Alabama, and I'm going to put LSU in there, they got 3 of the top receiving corps in the nation.
Yes.
Between Ohio State, Clemson,
Clemson.
LSU, and
Alabama.
Alabama. They got 3 of the top 3 receivers in all of the nation from a core standpoint. And like I said, if Trevor Lawrence got time, he gonna pick you apart.
Yeah, he gonna pick you apart.
He gonna pick you apart. So who you got for that game?
Man, I'm gonna have to go with probably Clemson, man.
Okay.
Just because they battle tested, and I think they got a lot. They've been there before. They got a lot to prove. Dabo was saying, be disrespected.
Yeah.
Nobody saying we good. They just been beating people by 20, 30. But I had to go with them by 3. And I think it go to overtime.
Okay, overtime.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
I got Clemson winning too, but I think it's gonna be on the strength of their running game. I think Etienne is gonna be that guy to kind of be that take the pressure off Trevor Lawrence and wear down Ohio State's D line. So I got Clemson winning by 7. I think Justin Fields is gonna have a big day. Like, this season he's was up for the Heisman. He's done better than I thought he was. Coming from Georgia, I didn't think he can pass the ball like he was. They put him in a box. Like
But
every time he
was
would come in the game, it would be read option, or they didn't really pass the ball. But Ohio State's gonna be tough. They played a real tough schedule this year. They battle tested. I just think Clemson got too much talent. Like you said, they got me against the world because everybody didn't think they played anybody this year. So I got Clemson by 7. So the next game up, we got LSU against Boomer Sooner. What you got, Keith?
Oh, man,
Don't be a homer here, man.
I ain't that, bro.
Don't be a homer, man.
Joe Burrow, we trust. I think I'm looking for us this game to be over by halftime.
Okay.
Yeah, I think LSU win this game by at least 17. At least by 17.
So you don't got no respect for Oklahoma?
I'm just saying we just a better team from the quarterback to the running back to the
But
receivers.
your running back might not even play.
Oh man, he got what, another week? Hamstring, they'll shoot him up. Shoot him up. He'll be ready to go.
Here at the Older Brothers Podcast, we don't condone shooting up or anything. We want these young college athletes to be healthy.
But
he's gonna be key though.
But he gonna be key because he tough out the passing game.
He's gonna be tough.
It's kind of they running him like the Saints did Kamara early in his career, where it's hard to match him up on a linebacker because the play call Brady calling, he on them little Kamara swing outs. You get him on the linebacker, it's just mismatch. Because even when Georgia was playing, they was putting like a corner on him.
Yeah, you got to.
They was putting a safety or corner on him.
Yeah.
So
fast for a linebacker.
and he was huge. I know Joe Burrow got a lot of props during that Alabama game, but he was the for real reason where we beat Alabama this year. I think he had like 4 touchdowns in that game. He balled. Every time we needed a big play on 3rd down, they went to him.
Yeah, he's gonna be a big piece if he can't play.
Yes, so
he's gonna be a huge.
But I think he'll be able to play. But I think I just think we're gonna have a field day. I think Chase and them gonna have a field day.
They should.
I think they're gonna have a field day on Oklahoma corner. I don't think they even played an offense like this this year.
I mean, Big 12, Oklahoma, Texas got a pretty good offense. Baylor got a whip. So they played against some top-notch passing teams this year, to where they should be ready.
Mm-hmm.
But then LSU, Joe Burrow set all kind of records, so they balling. I think it's gonna be a shootout. I think it's gonna be like the game to Texas, going back and forth, because y'all defense really ain't that strong. Even though you got All-American corner at Singletary and Del Pitt, 17 All-American, teams can throw on y'all.
Yeah.
And I think by not getting the pressure on Jalen Hurts, it's gonna be huge.
But I don't trust Jalen Hurts. I know he got better at passing the ball, but I don't know if he can keep up with Burrow going right down the field. I think quick scores, and then you're gonna have to throw. But I just think LSU defense has got much better since after that Mississippi State game.
But they're not putting no pressure on people.
Well, they've been doing more blitz to get pressure. And playing
man to man.
Yeah, but they've been playing man to man, and we got strong.
I don't know if y'all can stop Lamb, bro. Lamb nice at him.
I don't know. We got that freshman baby.
No, he's dog. Lamb is a dog.
He a dog.
Lamb is nice, bro. He definitely should come out this year and be.
So what's your score? I don't think it's gonna be a good game. I think
it's gonna be a shootout. I think the team's gonna go back and forth. I think it's gonna be 42 to like 33, 34. I think they can go for 2. They're gonna miss extra points, something like that. It's gonna come down the last couple possessions, and I got LSU pulling away and winning the game, going against Clemson in the national title game on the 6th. So let's break that game down. So it's gonna be our last podcast for the year. Who you got and why? LSU versus Clemson is both our predictions, basically.
I got LSU in this game because first of all, it's going to be home field for them. They playing in the Dome.
Mm-hmm.
I think they only lost one game in the Dome every time they went to a national championship. And I think they was to Alabama that year when you had the field goal game.
Right.
But yeah, I got LSU in this game because then again, I think we had a better quarterback.
You think we're better than Trevor Lawrence?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
We got the better receivers, and I think just battle tested the teams that they done played. The tough schedule gonna have them ready. So I just think it's LSU year. I just think by them getting beaten Alabama this year, I just think they just feel like no one can just beat them, and they just ready. And I think Coach O did a great job, man, just going out, getting the pieces, changing the offense around.
Yeah, great as day, bro.
And so
Y'all better pay that boy.
They're gonna have to.
They got to back the Brinks trucker for
They're gonna have to.
Unless he just want to be a head coach.
Yeah, unless he just want to be a head coach, you can't do nothing about that. But I think LSU willing to pay him. They like being in the playoffs.
Like being known.
Yeah.
About that.
So, but I got LSU in that game. I got LSU winning that by like 7.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, so I got LSU winning the national title this year as well. I think Clemson is a good team. They got all the skill positions, but I think they just wasn't tested this year. And I think Trevor Lawrence is going to turn the ball over. It's going to be the reason why. Because I think what's going to happen is LSU is going to get up on Clemson and not going to lean on the running game and try to put it on Trevor Lawrence's back. And I think that's going to be their downfall. I know Donovan don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got a bet?
No, he ain't reach out to me, man. I think you're scared over there.
These friends, if you listening, bro, Keith said you scared, dog.
Yeah,
He said put your money up if y'all play, bro.
Yeah.
But I think I like LSU. I've never been an LSU fan, but real recognized real. And I think LSU is gonna bring home the national title. Coach O is gonna be the guy to be, loved in the city. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be just winning the state.
Yeah.
He's gonna be eating that gumbo and all the recruiters housing everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to see Coach O bring in another quarterback next year or whoever they have on the roster.
Well, the one on the roster ain't bad.
We're gonna see.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, with one player process, another player can't.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see what LSU does next season. But they definitely has put together one of those magical seasons.
Yeah.
And I didn't see it coming for real.
I saw it.
Yeah, whatever, man.
I saw it, baby. Saw it since day one.
Look, like the receivers though, they ball.
Yeah. Well, we always had receivers.
And Jay Young, boy, they ball.
We always had receivers. We just ain't had a quarterback to give it to them.
That's so true about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's gonna be the difference. I think Trevor Lawrence is gonna make a couple turnovers, pressing, trying to catch
She'll
up.
keep up with that offense.
Yeah, I mean, unless you got a whip though, like you can't deny what they putting up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just undeniable how them boys got it rolling. So that's our national championship prediction. The LSU Tigers bringing home the chip in the Dome.
In the Dome.
So it's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be crazy, man. Woo.
No.
They got 2 home field advantages in Georgia. It's gonna be a home game.
Even though the tickets be 50-50, but
Yeah.
they're gonna get them tickets on the black ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. I think Lansing going down there.
To Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be. They got 2 home. It's set up for LSU this year. Everything's set
They
up
got
perfect.
home field,
Home field throughout, and you got the lesser. If you want to say lesser, then you'd rather play Oklahoma than Clemson.
From a defensive standpoint,
yeah,
definitely Ohio
yeah.
State is a lot stronger.
Yeah,
than
than Oklahoma. Not disrespecting Oklahoma, but if you ask Ohio State, they would have rather got the #1 seed
Oh, hell yeah.
than the 2.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, so LSU, we gonna think they gonna pull it. I know Greg said, man, LSU better win next week. He got his tickets for the national championship.
Oh, tell him, Greg, that's a wrap. He going to New Orleans.
Greg said he got his tickets. They better not mess it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all good. So that's our national championship prediction. It definitely should be a good game. D Springs, I know, gonna be on his edge of his seat. You know what I'm saying? Probably root for the Clemson Tigers, but LSU been balling, so we got LSU winning hands down. It's a unanimous decision, James, and D Springs don't get a pick. So we're gonna move on from college football, NFL. So we got some good games going on. We had the Pro Bowl that was announced this year. The Saints did well. The Ravens, the whole team went. Them boys had 12 players going. So I don't want to talk about who made it. I want to talk about who didn't make it.
Okay.
We had some Pro Bowl snubs, especially probably, we'll start with the NFC side. Quarterback position. For me, we had Aaron Rodgers make it, Drew Brees, and Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Breeze had a great year,
Mm-hmm.
but he missed his games,
Right.
5.5 games.
Mm-hmm.
I would have liked to see Dak be there
Mm-hmm.
and either take Breeze or either Rodgers out, but then the record is so good, you got to have both of them. But I think Dak was definitely snubbed at the QB position because Aaron Rodgers is not really having a great year at all.
No.
And then Breeze, like I said, he missed so many games.
But the numbers he been putting up is crazy.
And no doubt, no
Yeah.
doubt about it.
I think he still, after missing 6 games, still might throw for almost 3,000.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro, for real.
Yeah, and 20-some touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think a lot of people, well, I think Dak should have made it, but I think a lot of teams, I think they looked at Dak, the record, and Dak had a lot of yards with his garbage time when they played big teams.
Yeah.
When they down by 20 or something
That's
like
true.
that.
That's true.
His numbers will be more than what he actually did in a game.
Mhm.
So, you know, and I said that Elliott, you know, he a Cowboy fan, like, he get a lot of stats in the garbage time when they coming from behind.
Right.
When they ain't got no other choice but to throw. But I think he should have definitely, you know, and then I think Aaron Rodgers only threw, what, 2 touchdowns? Me say 2 interceptions this year?
Yeah, he never been a big cat that throw a lot.
But if I had to pick somebody, I would have put Dak over Aaron Rodgers this year.
Absolutely.
But I think the record for the Cowboys hurt them. And Aaron Rodgers being, what, only losing 3 games?
Yeah.
And him have the weapons around him. He's doing it with no weapons, too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and like you said, the Ravens, them boys had 12 people
Yeah.
made it.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy, bro.
yeah,
No, I think
A lot
the
of
equipment
talent.
guy made it too.
A lot of talent over there.
No, they do got it. I mean, like I said, they putting up huge numbers.
Yeah.
Lamar is just doing phenomenal, so he definitely reward the success. But you know, it's a Pro Bowl. I
But
think.
Dak could get in because either somebody gonna be in the
Someone-
Super
one
Bowl.
of them 3 going to the
be in the
Super
Super Bowl. One of them 3 gonna be in the Super Bowl, so Dak could get a chance.
He can take Brees spot.
Yeah, we can go ahead and give it to you. Dak.
Yeah, Dak. We're gonna have him just recognize. One person I thought should have made it and not be a Saints homer, Ramczyk.
Yeah, Ramczyk had a good year.
He balling, bro.
Yeah.
At that right tackle, bro. He's just not getting recognized for whatever reason from his peers. But you know, I was arguing with this cat at work. He like, man, who cares about Pro Bowl? Like, but cat, that's a lot of money these
Yeah.
cats missing out on for being not, being selected.
When it's time for contract year, that's big.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
And then some of them might have in their contract. If I make the Pro Bowl, that might be a couple of G's.
Yep, absolutely, bro. Who anybody would want to take that.
Yeah.
But it's all good. We got some. We're gonna go to our NFL pick'ems. We got some good games going on. First game, we got one. Let's talk about the game that's on that. We got the Bills and the Pats fighting for the division lead right now. New England is up. It's early in the second quarter. Key, who you got? You think gonna pull it off at the end?
I just got Buffalo should win this game. They the better team.
Right.
But what, New England will be what, 2 in a row, 3 in a row?
Yeah.
They lost. I mean,
Yeah, 2 in a row.
It'll be 2 in a row, and they playing where in New England.
New England. You know that?
It's hard to go against them losing 2 in a row at home.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to go with Buffalo.
I think Buffalo gonna come back.
Yeah, I
and pull
think
it off.
Buffalo might have to come back and put it on.
Yeah, I got Buffalo
Yeah.
pulling this off late. I think Josh Allen gonna make some adjustments in the second half. Right now it's 10-3, but I think it's gonna end up like 20 to 17.
Yeah.
Because I don't see New England offense putting up really any more points. Really,
Right.
true. They struggling so bad, but they.
Josh Allen just can't have turnovers. You can't.
Yeah,
go
you
in
can't
this-
kill yourself.
Yes.
Yep. So that's a wrap on that game. That game going on right now. So we gave our interesting pick right then and there. So we got another huge game in the NFC East.
Oof.
The Cowboys going to Philly.
Philly. Oof.
Let's break that down.
This gonna be a lot of pressure on Dak and Jason Garrett and the whole Cowboys front office, coaching staff, everything. This is a must-win for Dallas,
Okay.
more than Philly,
Gotcha.
because they had a better team. Philly is banged up. Wentz really, all his receiving core is out. Jeffrey's out.
Their whole team out damn near.
Other than the tight end.
Yeah.
And I know Philly are playing at home. The weather is not going to be too bad. It's not like they're going to be in the 20s. It's actually going to be like probably in the 50s tomorrow in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
And they got to lean hard on Zeke, bro. I think this got to be 30 touches
30 touches.
for Zeke.
Okay.
And pound them out with a game like that. But I'm going to have to – I wouldn't be shocked if Philly win this game. But I'm gonna go with Dallas because they should win. They just got the better team. And if Dallas don't win this game, bro, Jason Garrett needs to be fired yet. Right after the game.
Yeah.
Don't even finish the season.
Look, if Jason Garrett and Cowboys lose this game, bro, Jason Garrett need to fly back on Spirit. So we ain't gonna put you on the private jet.
Yeah.
Don't even fly Southwest, and then your bags go front.
Right.
We want it to be nickel and dime. You gotta pay for your own flight back. But I think Philly is gonna win this game.
Really?
I think somehow, some way, Dallas is gonna choke it away and not feed Zeke like you say. And I think Dak is gonna throw a pick or two, pressing. The weather should be okay. It shouldn't be too cold.
It's gonna be nice.
But I think Philly gonna muster up something, bro. When you like a wounded dog, you get desperate. You know what I'm saying? Philly gonna be going for fake punts. You gotta watch out for
The
all.
Philly special.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for the Philly special. But I got Philly somehow sneaking this game and winning this game for some reason.
I wouldn't be shocked, bro.
The Cowboys just can't win these big games.
Like Stephen A. Smith say, they always get in their own way.
They all get in their own way, bro.
And if they do lose, be prepared for Stephen A. to have his cowboy hat
Oh,
on.
he gonna
He coming out there with his Jerry Jones accent. Oh man, it's gonna be fun to see that. And Skip gonna get killed by Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, you gonna see Skip throw his jersey in the trash can again.
Yeah. Old Shay Sharp gonna have his Henny out there.
Henny, baby, you gotta have your Henny. But I want to see Philly. This will be one of them games actually where Carson Wentz step up and show the talent that he can be. The kid is nice. I know you don't have all his receivers. You got Jeffries out. And you got Greg Ward coming off the practice squad. But this is a game that Carson Wentz should be able to show he's one of the elite quarterbacks in the league from a talent standpoint. And I think it's his time, and it wasn't no other time but to show you. Because one of the only games going to be going on at 425, and it's going to be a huge, huge game for Philly. And I think Carson Wentz is going to make enough plays to make it happen for Philly. So I got Philly winning by a field goal, 20-17. It's gonna be a nice score.
And Carson Wentz been playing well the last two games.
It just receivers be
Drop
dropping the ball, bro.
Because that throw he made against the Redskins, that one in the back end zone,
tough.
oh my God, that throw.
Tough.
Yeah, and the guy with the two last names.
Yeah, I forgot boy name.
He stopped me from going to the championship in my fantasy, man.
That's
so
great. That's great.
yeah, so you got Philly, bro. I wanted to say Philly, bro. I just can't believe.
I can't trust Cowboys, bro.
Yeah.
I just can't trust them, though.
Yeah.
It
My
just-
boy Elliot gonna have a heart attack.
He might. Elliot, if you need 911, hey man, you got an iPhone, bro. Just hold your power button and the emergency call gonna come on.
I know you in New York, man. We don't need to see breaking news. You jumping over the
in the Brooklyn Bridge. Don't kill yourself, Elliot, bro. We like you, bro. Don't hurt yourself. So yeah, I got Philly because Philly got a better kicking game, and I think it comes down to that.
And better coaching.
Better coaching, bro. I think Doug Peterson gonna run, but like I told. So who you got there? You didn't pick the team.
I said I had to go with Dallas. I don't want to,
Okay.
but
You going with Dallas?
I'm going with Dallas. I just think they gonna feed Zeke, and I think Philly's not gonna be able to stop the run.
All right, but that's Philly's strong point though. They D-line, supposedly.
Supposedly.
So we'll see.
Because Philly, I don't think have beat Dallas
Yeah, it's been a while.
since they had Zeke and Dak,
Mm-hmm.
and Zeke always been the one killing them. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But we know what they should do, but they always don't feed
Yeah,
Zeke.
they
Don't
find
give
a
him
way.
touches,
Yeah,
bro.
they find a way to screw it up.
Yeah, so next game, bro, Saints got a tough road game going to Tennessee
it's a really-
against the Titans. Derrick Henry, one of the in top 5 in rushing. Dude is a load, is like basically D lineman running with the football in his hand. So who you got that game?
I got Saints in this game because what's Tennessee's strength is our strength.
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee want to run the football,
Right.
and I think we slow Henry down.
Yep.
Because no one really, I don't think all year had got 100 yards on us in about 2 years.
2 years, yep.
So and I think the weather's not gonna be bad.
Mhm.
I think Saints win this by 10.
Yeah.
And I think it should be a pretty much no turnovers. We keep Breeze
Yeah.
upheld.
Keep them upright.
Yeah, it should be an easy win.
Yeah, Tennessee strong.
Yeah.
They haven't given up a lot of passing touchdowns this year at home, but I think this is one of those games where the Saints gonna come in focus, and I got the Saints putting up a 30 spot on the boys.
Yeah.
Plus, you want to be able to jump on them early to
Take
take
the
Henry
root
out
of
of the
the game.
game and make Tannehill be that quarterback to like, all right, try to play us back in the game, and he gonna make a mistake, and we just gotta be able to capitalize. I got us winning 30 to 20.
Yeah,
I got to put in the 30 spot.
Yeah, so you got us winning by like 10 too.
Yeah, I got to go by 10.
Yeah, and I want to see Kamara get more involved in the offense.
Yeah, he must not be right, bro.
Yeah, something ain't right.
Something ain't right, bro.
Oh, unless they trying to keep him healthy enough for the playoff where he fresh.
Yeah,
but we need to start,
Dude ain't had a touchdown since the Seattle game.
And I know, and I start thinking around like I wonder if Sean Payton is holding, not really being very vanilla with him. So in the playoffs, you don't have film on what he really want to do with him, because for the last 2 years, once we got in the playoffs, team had film on.
The team on him now, like them little swing out passes used to be open. That boy, every time you look up, somebody right at his ankles.
Yes.
And he not really looking explosive either. Like for some reason, he just I don't think he right, bro. For some reason, dog. Hopefully it's true. He just holding something.
And we need to get Murray more touches. Bro.
Yeah, man, Derek always texting back like, see, Murray get one touch every series.
Yeah.
Like, dude is a bell cow. And I think what Sean Payton can easily do, bro, because Murray has shown he can catch the ball out of the backfield.
Yeah.
He can give you what Ingram has given you in the past. He not the run-ass Ingram because he has to kind of get started. He's a real big back.
Yeah.
But dude has shown he can catch the ball out of the backfield. So you should be able to integrate Murray and Kamara in at the same time, bro, and give this dude at least 15 carries a game.
Because we showed when when Kamara was out, dude was averaging 100 a game with Teddy, bro.
Balling, bro.
Yeah, so
bro.
I want to see them have a dynamic like Ingram and Kamara had last year.
Yeah.
Like some game they both getting 100 yards.
Yeah.
So yeah. So it should be an easy game for the Saints.
Yeah, it should be a good game. On the road, tough as cold, but I think we definitely win by 10. So we got another good game tonight. Has huge playoff implications. 49ers going traveling to LA tonight to play the Rams. What you got?
What I want to happen, what I need to happen, I need the Rams to come. I need Gurley to change back the hands of time, going in the end zone. Woo!
Yeah, Michael
Jordan on him, bro. But I think the Rams can win this game tonight.
They could. They got the talent.
Yeah, and I think they just gotta keep the what's the quarterback? Goff up straight.
Yep.
And they can attack them with the receivers.
Woods and Cook. I think Cook probably.
Yeah. What's up with Donovan, bro? Donalds. He hadn't really been.
See, bro, when you don't have no other help, teams can double team you, bro.
Yeah, bro. He been quiet this season.
Yep. He having a good year, dog.
Well, I'm gonna speak it into existence. I'm just gonna go what I need to happen. We're gonna put that out. Since the tongue got power, I'm going with the Rams tonight.
I think the Rams gonna show up tonight.
Yeah.
I think the way you pound San Francisco is run right at him. This would be the game where Gurley will get 30 touches. Forget this whole saving him with his knee. Gurley needs to touch the ball 25 to 30 times.
So you think he get 30 reps tonight?
Say, bro, whether it's 10 in the passing game, whether it's however you want to get Gurley the ball, all it's going to do is open up the play action game for Cup.
Mm-hmm.
I think the 49ers has been exposed these last few weeks. Teams do not respect their secondary.
Yeah.
I know Richard Sherman is playing this week. He's back. But I do not think that they can stop the Rams passing game, like you said, if Jared Goff and can stay off the ground.
Yeah.
But the one way you keep them off the ground is run the ball.
Yeah.
You have to be physical.
Screen play.
Everything is open.
Yeah.
The whole playbook open now. The Rams still alive for a playoff spot.
And I think they're going to go all out using Gurley tonight because they
have to.
It's do or die.
Ain't
no use to hold them in the night.
Absolutely. So, yeah, we both got the Rams winning that thing tonight. I think Frisco has been exposed, bro. Yeah. It's been a tough stretch for them, and I think they're going to lose next week to Seattle. Seattle going to win that division. So, we got one more game before we wrap this thing up. A huge game for us, the Saints. The Packers versus the Vikings. Aaron Rodgers traveled to Minnesota on Monday night. Everybody's going to be watching. No Dalvin Cook. They say he's going to probably be out, which is a huge loss for Vikings. What you got?
I got Minnesota winning this game.
Even without
even without Dalvin Cook, bro. I think Minnesota been flying under the radar this year. Nobody is talking about Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins really been having a great year this year.
He has.
A lot of people been hard on Kirk, but Kirk really been balling this year. Arguably, he might get a spot too. Yeah. You could have argued for being in a Pro Bowl this year.
Yeah, he could have.
Yeah, so I got Minnesota winning this game because to me, man, Green Bay offense just don't look good to me. If you take out the running back,
Running game.
yeah, that's it. He just don't have receivers, man. And Wisconsin just a shell of himself, bro. Jimmy Graham, he's just a waste.
Oh, he done.
Yeah, bro.
He was done when he left the Saints. Yeah, he just, like you said, he's a shell of himself.
He's
But
a
he
shell
can't
of
run.
himself. He can't run. He get no separation.
None.
And I think Minnesota win this game. I think with you got Diggs and the receiving
Yeah,
core
they
they got.
might be back.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Minnesota in this game.
What you think the score will be?
I think Minnesota win by 4, like 24-20.
Yeah, I want Minnesota to win, but I don't think they're gonna win. I think not having Dalvin Cook is huge. I don't trust the other running backs, Matson, and you lose Cook in the passing game, right? Aaron Rodgers is gonna find a way to make this win happen somehow, some way. Dude just finds a way. So I think Green Bay's gonna win a close game by 3. I think maybe a last-second field goal or something, but it's gonna be a tough one. I want the Vikings to win, and it helps the Saints. We'll jump to that number 1 spot. But I think it's just it might be tough. And then Green Bay next week, I think got Detroit, so that's a layup. So yeah, man. So what else you want to talk about before we wrap this thing up, though?
Man, let's talk about the NBA again. We can go back to the NBA.
We flip it back then. What you got?
So right now, who is your front runner for MVP?
Oh boy. Gotta be LeBron. Even though I know people gonna bash that and say Giannis, Harden had averaging 38. I think LeBron, what he's done to elevate the Lakers and rejuvenize players like Dwight Howard. Rondo's playing with more confidence. AD is looking like a totally different person. I think AD's mentality now, I have to play even through the minor injuries. Like when he was with the Pels, a bruised finger, he out 2-3 games. And I just think from Bron's leadership, averaging 11 assists a game, still scoring at a high clip, 25 a game. I got his real close. I think Bron is 1, Giannis is 2, real close, and you can flip them back and forth. Because Giannis is putting up astronomical numbers, bro. And what I saw from that game the other night, Thursday, he gets his other players and they play for him. You know what I'm saying? And that's what superstars do. When you can get your role players to elevate their game and play for you, look, your sky's the limit. So I got 1-2, and it can be 2-1. But those are my 2 front runners. James Harden is putting up astronomical numbers, but he's working so hard, and he's not efficient at getting 38. Hell, he's getting 20 free throw shots a game, and he's shooting 90%. So half his points really coming from the free throw line. So if the refs don't bail him out, is he really that big time of a scorer? But I got Harden 3. And I like Luka Doncic. He's been out for a while, but I like what Luka's doing down in Dallas too. He got them in the mix. So that'll be my MVP guys.
So I had LeBron up there until the other night.
Okay.
I think Giannis made still a long season ago, a little distant in that because what Giannis doing. Plus, he don't have a number 2 guy. He don't have.
You don't like Middleton?
Yeah, but he don't have a number 2 superstar like Russ have. James Harden have Russ, LeBron have AD.
Right.
And I think that's gonna take votes from LeBron because AD you can put AD in this MVP talk too by being the most valuable player.
Absolutely.
So I think those two gonna take votes for each other. What Giannis is doing with no other superstar on his team, Middleton is his second best player, and he got the number 1 he got the best record in the NBA.
Yeah.
I have to go with
Greek Freak?
I gotta go with the Greek Freak.
Okay.
But it's a long way to go. This is my first half. It can flip flop in the second half.
Definitely.
But what Giannis is doing with no go-to guy other than Middleton. Middleton probably is like a number 4 option on another team.
Yeah, but he had that big year last year. He got that big contract.
That was it.
And he's showing who he really is.
He's like a role player on another team, like a 3rd option.
Yeah.
So that's why I had to give it to Giannis because he's doing this with no other superstar. Everybody else got like a 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
And he really don't have a 1-2 punch right now.
So you got them definitely coming out of the East.
I'm not. It depends, bro, on what. I know what Philly do, bro. It's what Embiid can do, bro. Cause it just match up well with Giannis. You got a big who can go at him. They long. You can throw Ben. They can probably play defense on them like Toronto did last year.
Yeah.
So it depends on what Embiid show up. And I think Philly can.
He's starting to play a little bit better than last year. Barkley
called him out and Shaq.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sleeping on Philly yet. And they got Al Horford. Playoffs a different beast, like you said. Is Giannis is gonna be willing to take those shots?
Oh yeah, when the
And
pressure's on.
yeah, when the playoffs, you down by 1 point or 2 points game for a quarter, are you gonna be willing to take that three?
Yeah.
Or are you gonna try to put your head down and run over somebody?
Yeah.
So I'm not really getting Milwaukee just like they coming out the East.
I don't believe in Philly. You know why?
It's gonna be tough to stop them, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Lamar, he can throw the ball, he can run the ball.
So you got them one over the Saints? Man.
Right now, I do.
Yeah.
And reason why I'm saying that because this is just a complete team. They have beating all the top teams so far. They have beat only other than Kansas City.
Gotcha.
So, but if I got Saints too.
Okay.
The Saints, I gotta see them get Kamara involved,
More. Yep.
and I need them another receiver to step up because that's the only thing why I'm not putting the Saints one right now.
Okay.
Because on the offensive end in the playoffs, I got to say, I'll be shocked if they don't start double team Michael Thomas in the playoffs, bro. I just don't see what right now he's playing one-on-one. And I think when they get in the playoff team, I'll be shocked if teams don't double team him.
Why wouldn't they double him now? Every game important in the NFL.
Every game is, but
No, I don't see why they don't either, but that boy getting open, bro.
yeah, so Saints will be my number 2 until I see the boy you like is starting to come on, the receiver for the Saints.
Traquan Smith.
Traquan Smith.
Nice, bro.
I need to see more. But you keep on saying you run play. No, you got to find a way to get separation.
Say, bro.
You got to run like Michael Thomas, not the fastest,
But he gets open.
and everybody know the ball. He run perfect routes to get open.
I agree.
Everybody knows he's getting the ball, but he still get open.
I agree.
So I don't want to hear we need to dial up certain stuff. No, he need to run. He must his route must be piss poor.
He's probably not the NFL receivers are some of the tough positions to play, but it's only certain few receivers come in day one ready to rock and roll. Michael Thomas is one of them, right? And the Saints have a very intricate offense. And you know Breeze ain't holding the ball alone.
Right.
You know, if you ain't open within that first 3 seconds, he gone. He looking some other place. So you really got to get out of your route quickly.
Right.
But at the same time, from a coach standpoint,
Right.
you know it too that
Right.
teams gonna double team Michael Thomas come possibly playoffs, right? So you got to be like, all right, then I'm going through my play sheet. I can't get everybody involved. So let's call Traquan's number. He's the number one option, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if he's not open, he can check it down, go to Cook, whatever. But so you have to keep people engaged because if they're not engaged, they're not running hard.
Yeah.
Then you know what I'm saying? They're like, man, shit, man, I ain't running. Michael Thomas about to get the ball anyway. What am I running hard for? So you have to. It's like in NBA. You see your superstars standing in a corner. You see your superstar ain't got the shots in about 3 or 4 or 5 possessions. Call something for him.
Yeah.
Same way with Saints and any other team. You just got to give your role players a bone or two, bro, to kind of keep them engaged. So continue with your top 5.
Yeah, so I got Baltimore 1, Saints 2.
Okay.
I got at the number 3. I'm going with the Seattle.
Okay,
I'm going
yeah.
with Seattle. I love what Russell's doing with
Russell.
hardly no weapons.
Russ tough.
Russ tough, man. They're gonna be a tough out, especially if you gotta go to Seattle.
Yeah.
I got
I
them.
don't want to go there again.
Yeah, bro. I got them 3. Number 4, I have KC.
JC tough.
I got KC. I think their defense is starting to play better.
Mhm.
Mahomes getting healthy.
Patty.
Yeah, so more often you had to say it'll be a shootout with them, but if they defense continue to make plays, the Honey Badger, the
Honey
LSU
Badger
ball,
playing balls,
you
yeah.
play balling, bro. So I got them 4, and at 5, I'll go with the 49ers.
Yeah, for another stuff.
Yeah, I got 49ers at 5, so that's my top 5.
So what's your top 5 NBA?
NBA. So NBA, right now I had to go with the Lakers 1, even though Milwaukee just beat them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to go with the Clippers 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Milwaukee 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with 4. I'm gonna go with so I got Lakers, Milwaukee,
Clips.
Clips, My 4, I'm gonna go with Houston,
Okay.
and 5.
Ain't-
Right now,
Uh-huh.
if they healthy, bro, nobody ain't gonna want to play these boys in the playoffs, bro.
Oh,
Dallas.
Dallas. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're sitting pretty now.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully they can survive with Luka being out 2
Yeah.
weeks with the ankle injury.
Did they win last night too?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
So I got Lakers 1. I got Milwaukee 2.
Mhm.
I got the Clippers 3.
Mhm.
I have at the 4. I got Denver. Denver in the 4th spot.
Mhm.
And 5. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna reward Boston.
Okay.
Boston is playing some great team ball.
Mhm.
Kimba just fits in like a glove with that team. You know, it's just Kyrie just like he should be fitting in like Kimba's doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No drama in Boston. They have a great record right now. They're the number 2 seed in the East right now. So I kind of reward them for playing good
Yeah.
basketball. So that's my top 5: Lakers, Milwaukee, Clips, Denver, and I'm gonna reward the Boston Celtics being my top 5. So the NBA is at an all-time. You heard they talking about doing this $1 million per player play-in for the playoffs or something like that.
Yeah,
like
I saw that.
Like, come on.
You're gonna need more than that, bro. You're gonna need
Don't
more
you get $1 million?
yeah, you're gonna need more than
Right.
$1 million.
Yeah, that's chump change.
Man, they spend that in the club.
No, that's shoe money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that $1 million. I mean, that's nice for the role players, but come on, dog.
I'm not getting a superstar in there for $1 million.
Nah, bro.
Yeah,
It's
you know,
just,
so-
nobody not playing
Yeah.
for that. Now, what I would like for them to probably do is just pick the top 16 teams in the playoffs.
Mhm.
Don't worry about conferences. I think that'll be a nice little wrinkle, and that makes the regular season now more rewarding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you got a team that might be sitting in the 6th seed in the East right now, don't even make the playoffs.
But what'll be difficult about that is during the playoffs, you're flying.
Who cares?
on
You
East
don't
Coast.
charter jets, man. Come on,
Yeah,
dog.
but that's a lot, bro.
No, you don't, no. Hey, bro.
You right though.
Look, I ain't never flown on a private charter jet.
You right. They got a bed.
Say, bro, when you 6'7", 6, you ain't got no leg
Yeah,
room.
yeah.
No, you can sleep on the plane. You got massages.
Yeah.
Like, come on, dog.
Yeah, it would be great.
I think that will make a.
And that'll reward teams from tanking.
Yes.
It'll reward teams
Yes.
from actually competing every
Yeah,
night.
everybody compete, dog. Because
Yeah.
you know that'll stop that load management. Because now the Clippers feel I can load manage. I'm still gonna be one of
The
the
top 8 teams.
You know what I'm saying? So I would say do records across the league.
But they still be a top 16 team. You think?
Well, no doubt about it. But
Yeah.
then you don't want to sink to the middle of the pack because
Yeah.
you just losing games in
Yeah.
the East.
And you
You
playing
can
top.
lose games and you still be a number 2 seed in the
Right.
East and you
Right.
done lost 30 games. You know what I'm saying?
I feel they need to do something.
So I would like that little wrinkle
Yeah.
in the NBA. But that whole
I'll
play-
take some of the games, but I don't want them to take some of the games away.
NBA is on an all-time high.
Yeah,
It's
because I was about to say
right
you
now,
can
bro.
cut some of the games down, but no, I don't want you to do that.
But then they took out a lot of the back-to-back.
Yeah, I don't. This
You know
right.
what I'm
this
saying?
is-
Like, come on, bro.
and that's another.
What more
reason-
can you do?
And that's another reason I do not want the Clippers to win the championship because it's now people gonna be like, it works. You low manage,
Man,
you miss back to back. All it is win a champ. That's why Kawhi won the championship. All the other players wore out. That's why I don't want the Clippers to win the championship. And because they're in LA. No, yeah. But that's another reason for self. Because as a fan, I don't want my superstars not playing.
Right.
You
Of
playing.
course.
And if I'm a ticket, you know what I'm saying? If I bought a ticket, I'm in DC,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a back to back, and I paid to go see Giannis, and he ain't playing tonight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just wasted $100 some.
Oh shit, the ticket's high, boy.
It's high for not to let superstars play.
Yeah.
You know, it's okay if you want to play 74 games out of 82. That's cool. But when you start paying 56 games, bro,
Yeah.
58 games,
Yeah, you should be fresher than anybody in the playoffs. And that's what Kawhi gonna do. I think
Yeah.
Kawhi not gonna play no more than 60 games.
like 60 games. That's what he did in
65.
Toronto.
Yeah,
60
yeah.
to 56
I
games,
think he's
bro.
gonna play like that 60 to 65.
Yeah.
Just because in the West is a little bit tougher. You can't be giving away a lot of games, even though they got so much talent.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, bro, you know, but it's pressure now in the Clipper land.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I this whole low management, bro, they taking it to a whole new
Yeah.
level, though. But I see LeBron doubtful for the Nuggets game.
Tonight?
They play, man. They play
This is a
tomorrow.
big game. Tomorrow? They play tomorrow?
Yeah, I think they play tomorrow.
Oh, okay. That's a big game. You know,
That
you
was
don't
playing
want
well, too.
Yeah, because you don't want to lose 3 in a row.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to do that. And they vowed to not lose 2 in a row no more.
Yeah.
But Kuzma practice, so that should help him. But you know, I think LeBron gonna play.
Well, even if LeBron is, what they saying? What's wrong with him?
They just say doubtful.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he'll play.
Yeah, you know, LeBron tough though.
Mhm.
So, Key, as we wrap this thing up with a little bit over an hour, what are you thankful for in 2000? What were you thankful for, just in general? And
Okay.
how you think?
Yeah, you know,
2020
man,
shit?
you know, since we coming into a new year, man, you know, I'm thankful for just having my health, man. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, not healthy or just been, you know, need someone to help take care of them, or, just family, and just, just thankful for, just being able, to provide for my family, bro. Being right, and just, we've been having a successful year with the podcast, have been growing. We came.
20 gonna be bigger.
2020 gonna be bigger. It seems like, bro. I gotta get information that's. People been listening to podcasts, they asking like, how many years y'all been doing this, man? Because they saying, oh, and I tell them this not even been a year.
Damn, man, yeah.
They be like, what? Damn, man, seem like I thought y'all was doing this
Chemistry
4
is
or 5,
fine.
4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
So, we've been motivated. I speak to people, they want to do a podcast now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
My homegirl,
Yeah.
shouts out to Tasha's Talk podcast. Talks with Tasha podcast. She dope. She follow us too. So.
Yeah, so, I'm just thinking, even just the dedication, man, you had. We could have easily said tonight, you know what, man, we got 2 of the Organ brothers out.
Yeah, we out.
Podcast done.
Yeah.
We just keep it moving. Everybody step up, So I just want to, say that, 2020, we're going to have to promote this more, getting the
We out there.
website built,
To a site near you, baby.
have our, where people go order like t-shirt, hats, hoodies, on the website. So,
Merch coming soon.
Yeah, so, that's, I'm just thankful for, keep this vision going, man, and just keep moving forward in 2020.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm thankful, man. Like you said, health. There's so many things that people got stuff going on now. So I'm definitely thankful for family and friends, my brothers. Y'all know who y'all are. I ain't gotta say y'all names. Just thankful for my boys with the podcast, putting that platform out there for us to, impact a lot of people from a positive standpoint, talking about sports. Sports has always been that conversation starter at the parties. So definitely 2020, man, our podcast will be global. It will touch all the different countries. And we're just going to be out there. So look out for the Organ Brothers podcast to a site near you. We try to take this thing on the road. But definitely, man, 2019 has been great. 2020 is going to be phenomenal. We're going to go out. We're going to keep it in the city. We're going to rock out with my boy, Currency.
I took a chance with my life. I bought a flight, and now my Tesla was right. Miami Vice, Miami Vice, Miami Vice, Miami Vice, Miami Vice, Miami Vice. I don't roll the dice. I took a chance with my life. I bought a flight, and now my Tesla was right. I bought it on site because I pay for what I like. I don't drink the O's, but my real bitch get real eyes. Friend is jet life. 20 grand every night at the main store. I get 3 every day night. So hard in the walls, and then we pull up in Florida. My cousin keep the package, finna pull up on this nigga. Miami Vice, Miami Vice, Miami Vice.